Hello everyone, we're going to do a pack opening now. So before we do that, because we saved all our achievements, whatever, we got a few XP from the achievements here. Also, we completed our weekly and daily quests, and we're already up to level 30, so we've got a lot of stuff to claim. Okay, the order we want to open the packs is probably the standard packs first, because that one, if we open the standard packs last, then we've got a higher chance. Let's say you got a 99% chance to get all of the new expansion if we open up a standard pack now. But once we open up, let's say 50 packs, and we've got like half the cards, then we might have like only an 80% chance to get a current pack thing. So we could end up getting unlucky and getting cards from the old expansions, even though it's probably going to be epics or legendaries, but still. So we want to, before we get any packs opening it, so let's pick up the packs first. We'll do it like this: pack, pack, pack. We're taking all the packs and the gold and the card back, I guess. Right, here's a standard pack. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay. Right, so all we've got left are the cards, so we might get some dust for them or re-rolls or something like that. Got a legendary there. Okay, just mathematically, this is the most optimal way to open the packs. And then we've already gone Exodar. Oh, that's a Starship one. Get it for free. That's nice. Okay, so I could play Starship pack decks now. Don't have to worry about getting this one. All right, maybe we take this just in case we get it in a pack, but I don't think it matters because we can re-roll it anyway. We're building Starship, launch it and choose a protocol. Okay, I don't know what these protocols are. This is gold. Does that mean we re-roll for another gold? All right. Anyway, let's what are we doing? We need to buy packs now. So we got 4,200 gold. You know, don't want bundles, we want packs. The Great Dark Beyond. Okay. Ooh, very ominous music. Sound effects, I should say. Okay, 142. So let's see how many packs we've got to open. Six packs and 53 packs. Okay, nice. So again, we're going to open these first because it's at this time that they've got the highest chance of hitting legendary. Actually, we want to do them pack by pack because we want to analyze, have a look at the new cards as we're going along. Oh, we've got a legendary straight away. There you go. Very nice. Discover a spell, reduces cost by 1 if you play it this turn, repeat its effect. Except Hataaru. I think that's not a bad card. Okay. Not sure how good it is. Anyone who's playing this card already would know. Get 3 temporary Draenei. Yeah, we saw that in the Tavern Brawl. That type of card looks decent. And your turn, get crewmate with a random effect. Okay, it's like a more of a value crewmate, sort of like minion burst sort of deck as opposed to an aggro zoo deck. Turn 1, 2, and 3, you fill the board. This is more turn 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, right? So shuffle 3 asteroids into your deck. After you cast an arcane spell, recast it. Targets chosen randomly. Starship piece. And this is an ongoing effect. So this is like a starburst, but a permanent starburst, if you want to put it like that. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, Meteor Storm, let's shuffle 5 asteroids. Very good with the asteroid decks. Specifically Shaman, it looks like. Next Draenei costs 2 less, but has Overload 2. Interesting. So this is like the opposite of Overload. It's like, I see. So it's giving you an Overload card essentially, which balances itself out in terms of mana cost. Double this minion's attack. Whew! My goodness. That means a spell burst 8/7 minimum. But of course, if you handbuff that, it can get huge. Wow. Alright, let's see how scary the handbuff decks are. Summon 2 random 1 cost minions, overload 1. That's pretty good. Okay. Deal 5 damage to undamaged character. Cost 1 if you're building Starship. Nasty. Complete power creep on some other cards. But I guess if you're building Starship, that's a bit of a restriction. Spell damage. Spell burst, draw 2 spells. So weak card stat wise, but a decent effect. You build around it. Especially put this in the OTK, what's it, the Quasar Rogue deck. You have this and a spell, you can play it and the spell, both for 0, draw 2 spells, draw more, I imagine. Giving a 3/3 if it's demon, your next one costs 2 less. Okay, next combo card costs 1 less. Wow, that's a really good card. That basically guarantees you can play your combo card for basically 0. Well, without. It's basically like an infinite prep. You've got a 7 cost combo card, just play this with it, it costs 7. There was another card like that where your next card, combo card costs 2 less, and it was a 2 map cost minion. So I guess it's not too overpowered, but a really useful card. Shuffle 3 asteroids into your deck. That deal 2 damage to a random enemy when drawn. Okay, doesn't say that about the other asteroid cards. Interesting. Consistency in the text there. Get random demon. This is reduce cost by 2. Repeatable this turn. Oh wow, so it's like an echo card. Interesting. So you can get. Oh, so that could be good with resummon all the demons which didn't start in your deck. Yeah, I'm hoping that's a good deck because it looks like a lot of fun. Like I like the Test Greymane sort of effect. Oh, what's it called? What's it called? The hero power, the 10 mana hero power, hero card for not Gul'dan. Can't remember what it's called. For Hunter, where it replays all the spells you played that turn, that game. Jaldin, I can't remember what it's called. Oh no, look it up. That's right, Zul'jin, yeah. Okay, cost 1 for each enemy minion. A good counter to an aggro deck, okay. Summon a 5/5 undead with taunt, okay. And give your hero 5 health. Wow, so we've got a way of gaining health now. Lovely. Spend 5 coins and do it again. Oh, it's like vampiric blood. But you've got to spend 5 corpses instead of 3, and you've got to spend 6 mana, but you get 2/5/5. That's a really good card. I think that's going straight into a rainbow deck. That looks lovely. I love that card. Discover a beast that costs 5 or more, reduces cost by 2. We've seen this in the Tavern Brawl. Yeah, looks good if you've got a lot of big beasts. We've got Discover deck as well. Get 3 temporary. We've seen that. Your next weapon costs 1 less. Eee, strange. Strange card. I can't see anyone using that for anything. Why would you use up a whole slot for a 1 mana 2/1? Maybe a pirate and a very aggressive pirate deck. Maybe you want to get a weapon up quicker. Summon 2 random 2-cost minions. Refresh 2 mana crystals. What a strange card. What on earth? Oh, it's arcane. Right, that's right. That's why it's written like that. Because you can double up on it. So you can play this if you've got that card which makes your arcane cards cast twice. You can play this for free. So basically you got 0 mana, summon 4 2-cost minions. If you've got that card in hand, of course. Which duplicates the arcane spells. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Draw 2 minions if this costs 0. Give them 2/1. Oh, it's a Libram as well. Okay, that's nice. I like that effect there. Libram synergy. Yeah, of course, we're looking forward to Libram decks again. Of course, if you've been a subscriber for a long time, you remember the first few times I got Legend were with their Libram decks, different types as well. Okay, Taunt, Divine Shield, Lifesteal. Not elusive, but still pretty strong. Then deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Spell burst, summon an Archwing Pilot. Okay, so if you spell burst this, they'll produce another one of these. And you spell burst again and summon another one. So basically get a board full of Archwing Pilots. And if you've got lots of cheap spells, which I think Mage can do quite easily with the 1 mana Perils in Paradise card, which, you know, so you could spend that for 3 mana. You could do it with a coin as well. 4, 5. I think you could probably easily get 7 on board, and then if the board is empty, you can do 21 damage plus, let's say, 4 of those spells which do 2 damage each. That's 8. So this is basically an OTK. This card is an OTK. Theoretically, I have to see if that's in the meta. Definitely seems extremely strong. Wow, it's not even a legendary card. I would say make this a legendary. It's actually a rare card only, so you can get 2 of these. Divine Shield, Starship Piece. Okay, so starships basically you want to build lots of pieces and end up with a huge minion. Like you can have Divine Shield, Taunt, Rush, Death Rattle, summon something with the same cost. Yeah, you go crazy this. And then do turn, get a crewmate. Yeah, we've seen that. Okay. Okay, now let's start on these. Let's see if we go through them quickly. Next Draenei, you play gives your hero its attack for that turn. Huh. Okay. If you've got Wind Fury weapon, that's very strong. After your hero attacks, give all Adrenaline Hand 2 attack. Very similar to the hand buff. Oh, right. Was that a full 7 Adrenaline? I can't remember now. That could go in this deck and get an extra 4 attack on it. It gets up to an 8/7, then becomes a 16/7. Ooh. And you can play that on an Unkilly axe as well, actually. A lot of potential with this card. Okay, discover a card, get a copy of it. Right, after you discover a card. Okay, so you play this, and a lot of these cards with their ongoing effects for 1 mana, you just have that on the board, and then you repeat your arcane spells, or you get a copy of a discover card. Okay, looks decent. Very bad stats, very easy to kill, but I assume you're going to be playing it turn 4, 5, or 6, and you already get your value from it then, just at the cost of 1 mana and at the cost of your opponent having to kill it off as well. Otherwise, it's going to give even more value. Random starship piece from another class. Draw 2 cards. This is Warrior. Costs 1 less for each Drano you control. So Drano Warrior. Interesting. That definitely seems to be a potential deck here. Give minion 1/2 and rush, repeatable this turn. That could be really nasty. Especially if it's a charge minion, but we won't say that, will we? Lifesteal 5/1. It's a Rager card, so it's a very lopsided, very weak 5/1 card. But spell burst, attack a random enemy minion, and you heal yourself for 5. That's not bad. Interesting. I'm going to see if anyone actually plays it. Battle Crying Death Rattle. Reduce the cost of your Librams this game. Right, so you really want to draw a weapon. So maybe that card which reduces the cost of your next weapon maybe goes in the Libram Paladin. We need something to draw this rather than just reduce its cost. Demons that didn't start in your deck cost 1 less this game. Ooh. So you play this early and then you discover all those demons, you could play them for cheap. Spellburst, steal them. This means attack to 2 random enemy minions. That looks very strong. Especially if you manage to buff it up. Okay. We've got Talgath. That looks good. Don't know what it does. Undamaged enemy minions take double damage. Combo, get a backstab. Okay, so it's 4 damage. Interesting. Not sure how good that is. I'm not sure how good that is. Looks okay. That could be good in actually a slower rogue deck where you want to have something to help you survive early, but still for 4 mana. You can play 4 mana prep, fan of knives, do 2 damage to everything. I don't know how good this is. Okay, Rush Wind Fury, Starship Piece. Okay, but of course if it's a Starship Piece, that just means the Starship minion could be like a 8/15 or something with Rush Wind Fury. Okay, summon a copy. Summon a minion with cost equal to the attack. Right, so it's Death Rattle. We said that's pretty good, especially if it goes into the Starship. I would imagine that any deck which can steal a minion will be very strong. So you've got mind control tech, or you've got Reska. Could be very nasty in this expansion if people are prioritizing getting these massive one-shot wonders, starship pieces. Of course, Rogue can duplicate them, I guess, with a one mana spell which puts a minion back in your hand and swaps it with the same stats with Rush or something like that. Can't remember what it's called. So you get to play your starship piece again, I guess. Battle Cry and Spell Burst, draw a Libram. Whoa, that's really good. Okay, so it looks like the Libram cards have got a lot of support here and a lot of ways to help you make the deck smoother and more consistent, like that. Okay, what do we have here? Right. If you build a starship in 2/2, that's a good card to have in any of the starship decks. Next Drana you play immediately attacks a random enemy. Spell burst, gain divine shield. So 3 damage to a minion. Give a random in your hand 3 health. Oh, that's a weird card. 2 completely different effects. A health hand buff plus damage. Strange. I'm not sure how that gets into a deck. Right. Right, let's carry on. Right. Oh, this is a dragon, so it's not a Draenei, so it can't work like that. Draenei. Yeah, so I didn't look at this one before. Splitting Space Rock, Death Rattle, summon 2/4/4 Splitting Boulders. Oh, this is like Splinter Graft or something like that. What's it called? Okay, don't remember what it was. 4/4 Splitting Boulders, Splitting Space Rock. Okay, whatever. Okay, draw a card if it's a spell, costs 1 less. Give all friendly Murlocs Death Rattle, draw a card. Oh, finally, our Murloc's back. That's pretty good. Right. Of course, the hard thing about Murlocs is getting them to stick. There's a Rager again. Celestial Aura, wow. While you have exactly 1 minion in play, attack and health are 10. Last 3 turns. Ooh, what strange aura that is. Wow. Okay. Discover starship piece from another class. Shuffle 5 random fire spells into your deck. They cost 2 less. Ooh. There's Elemental Mage. There's a card which gives your elementals +1 fire damage. And this is elemental. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a contender. What do you call it? Fire Spell Mage or elemental? Something like that. Just writing this down. Fire Spell Elemental Mage. Yeah, looks pretty good. Of course, Shaman, you've got the Asteroid. That could also be elemental because most of the asteroid cards are elementals. Interesting. Summons a 3/5 beast that attacks the lowest health enemy when died. There's a 3/3 card which destroys, at the end of the turn, it's dormant, destroys the card next to it. And every time it destroys a card, it wakes up a turn earlier. So maybe you can work with that. Play the egg, then you play that 3/3, and then turn 5 or 6, you get a big 12/12 for free. Giving your opponent a problem besides what you decide to play on that turn. Discover Draenei. If you play the Jace card this turn, discover another. What? Is that a new mechanic? If you played an adjacent card this turn. So that's, oh, I see. So that's why you might want to shuffle your hand to get the orbital satellite next to a card which you can play this turn. All right, I don't know. It sounds a bit convoluted to me. Okay. Okay. Random minion of the spell's cost. Set its cost to 0. So 1 minute. So if you play a 7-cost spell with this, then you get a free 7-cost minion. Okay, that could work. That could work. Especially now that you can play coins to give yourself more than 10 mana. It used to be that coins could always do that, couldn't they? It used to be that coins could work as long as you're less than 10 mana. I think they changed that at some point. Okay, we've seen all these. Okay, I think we've gone through most of the common cards now. This is new. Next Draenei you play gets 2/1. Resurrect a different friendly death rattle minion. Taunt, Reborn, Resurrect. That could be quite nasty, actually. That looks really strong. As a taunt as well with Reborn. Resummon a rescue or something like that, even. Draw 2 cards. Okay, fine. Okay. That's a golden epic. Ah, here's the other 5/5. Discover 2 8-cost minions. Sounds good. To summon with taunt and elusive. That sounds good. It's a shaman card as well. Of course, shaman gets some very good cards. It would be rich if they nerf that. Discover 10-cost minion from the past. Set its cost to 1. So 8 mana for a power creep 10 cost. Could be good. It's an arcane spell, which means that druids can double dip on it. But of course, druids got cheaper ways of getting 1-cost minions, as we know. But this puts in your hand, which is the difference, and you can discover it as well. So you can choose what you want. Reduce cost of Librams this game. Yeah, so I think Arcane Druid is definitely looking like it's got definitely potential. And of course, with Druid, you could make multiple win conditions. Arcane could just be one of them. Okay. Rush, Taunt, Stealth. Perplexing anomaly, yeah. So why would you want to have Stealth with a Taunt minion? Oh, no, because you want to rush. But if you want to rush, then it's only got 2 attack. Yeah, so it's a bit perplexing. That's true. Choose a minion. Deal 3 damage to all other minions. What? That's funny. What a funny card. I sort of like deal 3 damage to all minions except for one. That could be quite useful actually. There's a lot of situations you want to do big board clear for cheap, but you're going to kill your own things as well. But if you keep one of them alive, definitely a bonus. Okay, discover a different spell from your deck. Shuffle 3 copies it into your deck. Well, that's very good if you've got a spell which can shuffle asteroids in your deck. Very nice. Rush, Wind Fury, Starship Piece. Okay. Okay. So 2 damage to all enemies. Costs 1 less for each elemental you control. So if you play that elemental which duplicates itself, and they've all got +1 fire damage, and this is going to cost 0, and you're going to be able to do 7 + 2, 9 damage to all elements. Yeah, so definitely fire elemental mage. It looks probably broken actually, knowing that there's this card in the expansion. Wow. Okay, deal full damage around the enemy if you play the elemental. Last turn, choose a target. Yeah, again, very strong. Summon a minion. Okay, see that. Once we do get all the rare cards, then we'll start opening 5 at a time or something. 5 minion to damage a minion if you're building Starship, also to its neighbors. Okay, so maybe Starship Hunter. Starship Hunter. And Discover Hunter. Okay. Yeah, this goes with Discovered. Okay, let's see what we've got here. No legendaries for a while. Okay. Okay, pressure points, still 3 damage to a minion, reduce the cost of combo cards in your hand by 1. Huh, interesting. Get a random demon, reduces cost. Yeah. Okay, I think Demon Warlock is definitely on the cards here. Especially is there a card which replays all the demons which you killed Jaden, that's right. Which you discovered this game or didn't start in your deck. Get 2 random holy spells, they cost 3 less. Holy spells are around the 3, 4, 5 mark. So makes them free, basically, most or close to free. I think there might be a Draenei Priest, possibly. And probably Starship Rogue. Okay. Do we have decks for all the classes now? Death Knight, Druid, Hunter, Mage, Paladin, Priest, Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, Warrior, and we need Demon Hunter. Well, I think Demon Hunter, be Pirate, or Crewmate. Okay, so we've got deck ideas for all the classes there already now. Do all classes have Starship pieces? Let's see. Haven't been keeping track. Don't think Shaman does. Draw a card from your opponent's deck. If you don't play it this turn, put it back. Yeah, well, that's nasty. Yeah, again, Warlock's doing those nasty stealing or destroying your opponent's deck. I think Warlock might even have a Wheel Warlock or Disruption Warlock deck, maybe with the demon stuff connected with it. Triangulate, discover a different spell from the deck. Right, we've seen that. Okay, deal 2 damage, get a 4/4 crewmate with a random bonus effect, right? It's a crewmate demon hunter. Another meteor card. Okay, 3 damage to a minion. Okay, for building starship to its neighbours. Yeah, we definitely got, I think, one of all the rare stuff. And we've got Xor'toth, the Breaker of Stars. Ah, this is a nice card, right? Add 2 stars to both sides of the hand. When they collide, deal 5 damage to all enemies. So it's sort of like the opposite of Outcast. So basically, once you play this, you want to play all the non-Outcast cards, i.e. all the ones in between the stars. Right, yeah, it's pretty good. 36 minutes. Right. What's his name? Xor'toth. Oh, these names are just ridiculous. Right. Why can't they call him Jimmy or Derek? That'd be much better. Magical Jimmy the Galaxy Destroyer. Alright. Oh, haven't seen this one. Your first spell each turn costs 1 less. It's a starship piece. Alright. Interesting, 2 mana, 1/3. Obviously, think it's a very powerful effect, so it's just about good as a 1-drop. Okay, and Divine Shield, Spellburst Draw, Draenei. We saw that in the Draenei Priest in the Tavern Brawl. Aha, Astral Phaser. It's a choose 1 card, deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions. And it's arcane, remember. Or make 1 dormant for 2 turns. Huh. Okay. Okay, so that's, if you play it early, you probably want to do the 2 damage to 2 minions. Later on, you want to make a big minion dormant for 2 turns. It's quite good flexibility there. Biopod, deal damage equal to this means attack to a random enemy. It's a starship piece. Okay, so I think you might have Starship, Death Knight, and also Starship Hunter. Okay, Celestial Aura, we've seen that already. Better be a good card, otherwise I've got 2 epics which look very dubious. Well, I guess if you've got a minion with a Death Rattle, summon another minion, so you've got 10/10, which once it gets killed, summons another 10/10. And also, it can't be stolen. If you steal it, it won't be 10/10 anymore. So you won't want to waste an effect on it, and silencing it will also not help. Well, it'll help to stop the Death Rattle, but it won't get rid of the 10/10 since it's an aura. I wonder if they're going to make a card which destroys opponent's auras. They can't, because that's a paladin specific card. They're not going to make a card just to counter paladin. Wow, yeah. You've got to be careful making these auras. If they're too overpowered, there's no way you can fix them really without nerfing them. Orbital Moon. Give a minion taunt and lifesteal. Okay. If you played an adjacent card this turn, give it Reborn. Oh, and here we've got 2 blood. runes. Aha. So maybe there's a blood rune sort of deck. Let's see what sort of win condition can get with Death Knight though. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of ways to get the win conditions now. You can get Ignis, weapon, maybe the starship, I don't know. I mean, if there's a lot of neutral starship pieces, then you could make a non-starship deck into a starship deck just as an extra win condition or an extra pressure point. Okay. Looks like we're coming to the end of the cards now. So none of these are new. Okay, I think we do 2 more and then we'll just finish off. Very quick pack opening this time. This is new. Yeah, so we're still getting some new cards. Because some of the cards, like the last one we got, was the second of the rare cards. Because, of course, you got 2 of each rare card. So you haven't seen this rare card at all yet. Whenever another minion is overhealed, give it that much extra health. Wow, very nice. I always wanted the overheal priest to work. It seems to work with the Reno more, but well, whatever. Go down to 20. Okay, there's that. Oh, this is nice. The 2 epics of a demon I did want to have in my Warlock demon deck. Okay, it's really good. Oh, we haven't seen this one at all yet, but we've got both at the same time. Okay, in 2 turns, summon 2 6/6 dormants with tools. If you're building Starship, summon them now. Oh, that's a bit of a sacrifice if you're not building a Starship. So maybe we'll add in Starship to the Warlock options there. Yeah, some nice. I don't see anything too unbalanced. Maybe the legendaries are a bit overpowered. Okay, so it's our last card. And then we're just going to open 5 and 10 or something like that. So 2 damage to enemy minion. If it dies, discover a demon. Summon 3/3 Draenei's with Divine Shield that costs 0. Give them Rush. What on earth? Oh, it's a Libram. Right. Oh my goodness. Okay, Libram looks good. But of course, the problem with Libram is surviving to get those discounts going. Okay, let's see what we get here. Okay. Oh, nice. We've got the asteroid Bolide Behemoth. Your asteroids deal 1 more this day and shuffle 3 of them into your deck. With a spell burst. Okay, your next Draenei, you play refreshes mana crystals equal to its attack. So if you play a 5 mana, then a 5 mana, and somehow that 5 mana's got 10 attack, then you refresh your mana crystal. So mages become druid now. Okay. We've got 2 nebulas now. And we've got this one, right? Taunt, gain 6 armor, starship piece. So show that 1 mage, new 1. Okay. Let's open all 15 then. Come on. Okay, 1 legendary, 2 legendaries. Okay. Okay, it has 2 if you discover this turn. Right, so you have to discover each turn this is equipped. And the spell burst is obviously a one-time effect. So very complicated, probably the most complicated weapon ever made, I'm guessing. Maybe the one which you had to overkill. Maybe that was complicated, how to do your board trading and stuff like that. But this, you've got to discover to give it 4 attack. But the first time you play a spell, it gives you immune. So there you go. After this survives damage, gain a random bonus effect. This could work with a Blade Storm with Warrior. And it's all as well. My goodness. This is an amalgam. Okay, I can see a lot of potential with this potentially. Once it dies, that's kind of useless, isn't it? It's like one of those cards which it gets harder to remove the longer you take. So like Orion, the one which with this gets 2/2 every time you reveal a secret. The Orbital Halo. I love these. The artwork on the cards are beautiful. Give a minion 2/1 and Divine Shield. Cost 0 if you play an adjacent card this turn. So you've got this adjacent business. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to finish off with 2 legendaries. And of course, we've got our legendary to get from the rewards track. So let's do this one first. Kara the Dark Star. Okay, it's a Warlock card. Nice. So it looks like we might have potential to build a Warlock deck this expansion. Got quite a lot of expensive cards from Warlock. Steal 2 health from a random enemy. Okay, doesn't sound too good. Shadow spells don't remove this spell burst. Oh, so if you play a few shadow spells, you keep doing this stealing. Oh, and it steals the health. Oh, it's not just damage. Even Divine Shield or Elusive. Well, Elusive won't stop damage, but even Divine Shields are just stealing health, and it becomes bigger and bigger. Yeah. It's not a, what's it called? It's not a demon though. Alright. What the beep? Signature legendary. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so we've got Farseer Nobundo. Open the galaxy's lens. It absorbs the power of the next spell you cast. Okay, so when it dies, then you get some sort of galaxy's lens. Then it absorbs the power of the next spell you cast. Might be fun to try that one out. Alright. And what else do we have here? Farseer Nobundo. And we've got Kara. Why does it put an apostrophe there? Just a Kara, like a normal Kara. Oh. I guess they want people to feel that they're special. Oh wow, we actually got some new cards which I didn't see. That's a shame. Oh no, these are golden, I think. We got one of these of golden. Alright, fine. Alright, that's the pack opening. A quick one this time round. Maybe people will actually watch the video for once. Okay. And let's open this now. And re-roll it probably. I started. Oh! We don't have one of these, do we? I start the next turn to discover a spell. Oh no, we do. So re-roll. Okay, so we're re-rolling to things we've got already. That's fine. We've got all of the common cards. Same thing here. Get a random in of the spell's cost. So this cost is 0. Yeah, we saw that already. Double this mini's attack. Okay, yeah, so we've definitely got all the what's it called, all the commons now, for sure. I think all the rares. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we've got all the rares as well because we've already got 2 of these. Oh, interesting, only 1 card we got there. Let's reroll the others before we finish off with the legendary. Oh, it's only 1, right, because the other one came in later. Okay, fine. Oh, very nice. Okay. Must have had 2 of those already, no? Yeah. Okay, that's it, and we'll just finish off with the legendary. And our free legendary is Uluu the Everdrifter. Each turn this is in your hand. Gain 2 random choose 1 choices. So this is a card you want to keep in your hand permanently. What a strange card. That reminds me of what they did with the Battlegrounds. Like you've got a card in your hand, just leave it there, it'll have some sort of effect. Okay. Wow. Weird expansion. That's all I've got to say. Doesn't seem too overpowered, besides maybe that mage OTK thing. What's it called? Uluu the Everdrifter. Alright. So let's have a look at the expansion now. 7 warrior cards, we've got 7 paladin, 7 of those, 7 rogue, hunter. Oh, don't have the many priest cards. How many legendaries do we have? But 9 legendaries so far, because I think we opened up 1 earlier, I think. Collect 14 different neutrals. We must have close to 50. No? How many neutrals are there? Only 35. Alright. Probably just 3, 4 legendaries and a couple of epics, I guess. Mage cards. Demon Hunter. And Shaman. Oh, we've got all 10 Shaman cards. Alright. 90. So how many do we have? Out of the 145, we've got 109. That's 36 cards we still need to get. Just goes to show, free to play. Got most of the stuff anyway. And we can always craft some legendaries, which we might be interested in crafting decks into. So let's have a quick deck review. Let's look at just the Dark Beyond cards only. We'll do crafting just to see all of them. Okay. Trio of Frenemies. I think we can do Death Rattle, Death Knight as well here. Right, so some Death Rattle and either Rainbow or just going out for 2 Blood Runes and something else. 2 Blood Runes and probably, what was it? 2 Blood Runes and Unholy. Yeah, Death Rattle. Yeah. Okay. Destroy both players' deck except the 8 highest cost cards in each. My goodness. What is that card? The 8 Hands from Beyond. Oh, that's crazy. That's like that card, was it Hemet? They used to play in Shadowwalk Shaman to destroy all cards which are 3 or less, but that's only your deck. Here you can do it to your opponent's deck. Not going to be very happy if it's an aggro deck. Okay, the next card you play this turn costs corpses instead of mana. My goodness. That's really strong. So turn 6 you could play a 10 cost card. Crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Yes, Death Knight's got some very strong cards. Crewmate. I'm not sure why you want to shuffle your hand. Oh, I see. It's Demon Hunter. So you can make one of your cards outcast cards, or maybe when you play the Xor'toth, you can shuffle your card. Maybe you can make the stars in a pinch that magically hit each other. Draw 2 cards. Building starship. Cost 2 less. Okay, and shuffle all 8 crewmates into your deck. The crewmates, obviously, Divine Shield. What? Battle, I summon every adjoining crewmate. What does that mean? Adjoining crewmate. Oh, I see. That's why you want to shuffle your deck. So let's say this is in the left position. This is the second from left. That's third from left. You play this. It's going to summon the card to the left of it and the one to the right of it. Oh, that's a really interesting. That's why you want to shuffle your hand. So let's say I want the Wind Fury and the Taunt or something like that. So some of the Wind Fury, and they get Taunt to protect it, and then maybe a Rush to remove something else off the board. Elusive, Poisonous, Life Stealer, Reborn. That's everything, right? Wind Fury, Rush, Taunt, an Engine. Gunner, Helm, Recon. Okay, that's the Spy's Elusive. Research, developing some poison. Medical, says Lifesteal, makes sense. And Reborn, Admin. Okay, nice theme there. Okay. Right, then we got Druid. I think we're pretty sure we want arcane spells here. If you're building a starship, get 3 different arcane spells and just cost by 2. Yeah, they're definitely pushing this arcane Druid. Why'd they have to do that? Couldn't they have just done this in Mage or something? All these classes are losing their identity. Like arcane used to be exclusively like a Mage. And now it's going crazy. Okay, I don't know what they're doing in this game. So choose one there. Summon 3/2/3 elementals with Taunt. If your board is full, give your minions 1/1. Okay. I don't think it does it 3 times. If you've got a full board to start off with. It's not based on text. Elusive, Taunt. Give your hero 8 attack this turn and spellburst 8 armor. A brilliant card, this, especially if you get to resummon it by a certain other card which resummons your taunts. Wow, okay. Yeah. So I'm going to add on Taunt to Druid. Could be very strong. This is the card I was talking about. Gorn, the World Eater, dormant for 5 turns. Right, so turn 3, let's say destroy something. Turn 4 will already be down to 3. Turn 5 will be down to 1. So this can wake up at turn 6. So it's a 3 mana. At earliest, wake up turn 6. Doesn't even have Taunt or anything or Rush. But of course, if you play this egg first, and then play this to the left of the egg. So the egg's going to be the minion to the right. It's going to get destroyed. Okay, replace your hero power with tracking. So you want to go all in on the discover hunter package, like we saw in the Tavern Brawl. Specimen Claw. Okay, so this is another starship option. After your opponent plays a minion, attack it. It's a really annoying card, that. Oh my goodness. For 3 mana. It's unlikely you've got anything with 6 attack, and if you do, it's not going to have much health on turn 4. Okay. Right, this is probably the scary class at the moment. Fire. Yeah, how do we get so much dust? Interesting. All right. Okay, next Draenei refreshes mana. So what's our most expensive Draenei? Interesting. Don't have many options. Oh. So if you play this somehow, is it next Draenei you play this turn? Oh. The next Draenei you play refreshes mana crystals equal to its attack. So you could play this turn 6, or let's say turn 5, and coin this out turn 6. You play it for 7 mana, but you get 4 mana back. You can play 4 cheap spells. Oh, nasty. I think so Mage has definitely got the Draenei. Arc Wing OTK. Yeah, okay, I see it now. And then of course you've got this card. Give all elementals in your deck spell damage. Fill your hands with random fire spells. They cost 1. So you play this turn 9 with what's it called? The 1-cost elemental. Then the next turn you could fill up your hand with the, what's it called? With the Overflow Surger, and that'll give you 7 spell damage. Okay, that'll give you 7 spell damage. That'll give you 7 spell damage. Oh wow, that's a fun card. Discover a spell, repeat until you see the one the second time. Ah, that's so funny. That's weird. It's weird. Okay, that's just giving you value. That's, you don't have to play it. It's just you keep. So you play 4 mana, and you can theoretically fill your whole hand up if you get lucky. Huh, one interesting card. That's a pure value card. Doesn't do anything at all that turn besides that. Okay. Discover a spell, reduces cost by 1. Again, so you're playing lots of spells. Oh, if you're playing lots of random spells, that could work very nicely with galactic projection. Interesting. All right, it's got some potential there. I think Mage's got lots of different ways to play here. All right, then you've got the Draenei option. Then you've got the shuffle 5 random fire spells into your deck. They cost 2 less, and you've also got fill your hand with random fire spells. So you play that plus your elemental. Then you summon the igneous elemental. What was it called? I can't remember what it's called anymore. I just saw it. So you've got 4 mana, then you've got 6 mana to play 6 fire spells, and each of them have +7 spell damage. And they're fire spells. Fire spells usually can go face. Okay. What's going on here? Looks like we're going to have to finish the video early because something's gone crazy with my computer. Let's just check the temperature. Oh, strange. Alright, so let's go through it quickly. Of course, the Sauron is essential to that plan. Okay, Paladin. Yeah, just Libram Paladin. Costs 0 at the end of your turn. This is the Libram. If it's cheap, you can use it. You get another one next turn. So each turn you potentially got 6/6, which you could play on any minion, which is kind of like what happened with Lady Liadrin the last time we had Libram. You could just, any minion on boards is very scary. Works a bit different because it's the end of the turn, not whenever. It's not death rattle return to your hand. Rush, death rattle, get 3 different Librams from an older timeline. How much fun is that? Wow, I love this. Well, there's only one Libra Paladin, new Paladin deck, that's for sure. After hero takes damage, they both become immune for the rest of the turn. And this is an ongoing effect, so this is a really good stall card. And you want to kill it, so he'll heal me up. Wow, what a clever card this. Do you realize how clever that card is? Just put it down. If you can't remove it with a spell, then you can't ignore it and go face, because you're only going to be able to do 1 moment of damage to the face and then become immune. So therefore you have to get rid of this if you want to kill the Paladin. But if you kill this without using a spell, you're going to heal the Paladin up to full. I love that card. It's a really good card. Very clever one. Okay, we'll look at Priest here. Draenei. Summon a random 3-cost minion. Holy spells. Oh, this is like the opposite of the what's it called? The Kara Darkscar. This is Kura Light Beyond. It's the opposite. Instead of stealing 3 health, summon a 3-cost minion. And wow, so this is an even better version of the 5-mana mage card, the Mage Tourist. Whenever you play a spell, summon a random 2-cost minion with Divine Shield, you get 3-cost minions. But of course, they've got to be holy spells to make it work. Okay, they're about equal on power level. Maybe the Divine Shield on the 2 costs are better. I don't know. Set every minion's attack and health to the lower of the 2. Oh, no! Does that mean even in deck and hand? I doubt it. Probably means on board. It says every. Oh my goodness. So you've got lopsided minions. It's going to be very annoying. 1 mana 3/3, very nice. There used to be a 1 mana 2/3 which had a similar effect without the spell burst. So this is a power creep. Next Draenei copies itself. If the combined health of both heroes is 42, set your hero's health to 42. Crazy card. Not sure how that's going to be incorporated into a deck at all. Are there ways of manipulating your health? I don't know. It's a strange card. Alright. It's good if you can pull it off. Death Knight could discover that card somehow. That'd be really good. Okay. We've got the divine, we've got the health and everything. The next Draenei you play summons a copy of itself. 1 minute. Didn't the priest have like a legendary which replays all the Draenei battle cries and death rattles? Is that a card which you can't get by crafting? That's nasty. Ah, you got to pay to win card, do they? Unless it was a neutral card, I didn't notice. Okay, combos, spell burst, starship. I don't know. I don't know. Quasar, shuffle your hand. Starship when this looks. Summon a copy of the starship. Summon a copy of the starship? So you get infinite starships? What? What? Okay, starship ridiculous, I think. Shuffle your hand into your deck, reduce cost of cards in deck by 3. That's ridiculous. What's it called? Quasar Rogue. Yeah, I think that's a nasty deck at the moment, but apparently not so consistent, so that's good. Otherwise, it ruined the fun for everyone. Yay, legendary. Disenchant for 1600. If it's a rubbish card, we'll see. So I've got the Meteor cards. Almost got all of them. Just need another one of these. It's no problem, we'll craft that. And Battlecry means cost 1, but immediately die after playing. Oh, that's brilliant. That solves the problem with the Shudderwocks and the Insidiouses. Wow, you can do a lot with this. So turn 10, you could play this, Shudderwock, Insidious, Shudderwock, something else. Oh, nasty, nasty. Shudderwock and then shuffle. Wow. Well, you don't really want to let the eruptions cook a bit, so you don't want to shuffle the decks on the same turn. Okay. Almost done. Right, so am I correct about my Demon Warlock? Get a random demon, reduces cost by 2. So turn 10, you can get 5 random demons, even though you're not doing anything at that turn then. Store all the damage your hero's taken this turn. Tradable. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Why would I be... Oh, for Pain Warlock. Pain Warlock, you can use this. Pretty good. Get yourself all the way down to 10 or 8 health in one go. Make a massive, what's it called? Make an enormous Fearless Flame Juggler and then get your health back. Yeah. Don't have the Castle Pain Warlock, unfortunately. Would be a fun deck. I played it once. A few games. Seems pretty good. Very fast games. Either win or lose. Yeah. You run out of steam pretty quick. And health pretty quick. So if you've got a hunter on the other side, awkward. Spell burst. If you're building a starship, yeah, so we want starship for Warlock here. We've got some life steal. What was that other piece? Do damage. Destroy all minions except demons. Oh, black hole, that is mean. And Archimonde, oh yes, this is the card. Summon every demon you played this game that didn't start on your deck. And of course you could go infinite with Kil'jaeden. You could go infinite with Kil'jaeden anyway, because Kil'jaeden can also discover an Archimonde, like we saw in last week's Tavern Brawl. This week's Tavern Brawl, I should say. Immune while attacking. At the end of each turn, swap this means attack and health. You end up with 2/7. That's just a weird card, that is. I mean, it works with the Draenei thing. I don't know. As I said, all friendly minions can attack again, except if Karma. Look at that. At the end of each turn, that means when you get to attack. Oh, that's nasty. I just understood the cleverness of this card. On your turn, you play 7-2. The end of your turn, that means in your opponent's turn, he can't just do 2 damage to kill this because it's going to be a 2-7. And then when it swaps back, the next turn, it's going to be either 7-2 if it didn't get affected, or if the 2-7 took 3 damage, it becomes a 2-4, then it becomes a 4-2. All right, not major. Interesting card. It's a 2-7, 4-mana 2-7 effectively, which you have to deal with. Otherwise, like a Doomsayer, it's going to suddenly get a 7 attack next go. Spend 2 armor to discover another. Wouldn't it be good if there's like a synergies with spending armor or losing armor? If you've lost 30 armor this game, then but definitely if you've gained a certain amount of armor this game, then this minion has charge. We've had a card like that. Next turn, I can't see how to make this work. I mean, just putting minions aboard which could die, which attack a random enemy. It could be face. I don't know. I don't see it. Fully board random 2-cost minions that attack random enemies. I don't understand this card. This must be one of the worst cards ever made. 14 mana stats, I guess. Because it's a pseudo board clear. I don't know. Start of game. Shuffle 7 replicated spores into your deck. What's a replicated spore? Summon a random 5-cost minion. Your future replicated spores summon it as well. Oh, I see. So it summons a random 5-cost minion, but that 5-cost minion locks in the other spores. Okay, that is amazing. That's actually a really good card, I think, because just taking up one card space in your deck, and you've got 7 5-cost minions. If they're good ones, then you're very happy with that. As you get AFKs or stuff like that, ways of buffing up your board. Okay, got Draenei synergies, spaceship synergies. Yeah, the end of the next turn, discover a spell. See, the way Draenei's work is you play something now and then something happens to the next one. So you're pre-buffing, you're preempting, you've got to work out what you want to happen to your next Draenei. Next Draenei you play, gain 2 health and rush. Buff up the Draenei's. Okay, so with Warrior... Right, so Warrior could use this card to make the Draenei's a bit healthier. Maybe some other hand buffs, like the weapon we saw before. That buffs up the attack, not the health. I guess... I don't know. I'm still not sure. It needs a bit more support. The Draenei Warrior, unless there's neutral Draenei's, which are good as well. Sponge Shield, Spellburst for Draenei. Next one's Health and Rush. Buff up the Draenei's. What's this do? Shuffle 3 asteroids. This is a neutral card. Okay, you can get a lot of asteroids. 2, 3, 3, and 5. So that's 13, and you can double that up. So you can get 26 asteroids in the deck, and if you double up on it with a spell which shuffles 3 spells, you get even more. Of course, we will know this one. This is already 3 minion, which we got. 2 damage to enemy. Even if it dies, discover a demon. That might go in the Demon or Warlock deck. Okay. Set the cost of a random spell in your hand to this minion's cost. You could make their cheap spell cost 5, which is annoying. Or if you're playing a minion-based deck and they happen to have coin, the coin's just going to be a 5 mana annoying card which is permanently stuck in the hand. Again, this one definitely got potential there. Strange. I mean, the 8 health could make it a legitimate threat. This is a dragon. Ah, this is a Draenei. So, could be this is one of Warrior's best Draenei. Is actually this neutral epic. And one of the best demons for Warlock could be Doom Maiden. Draw a card from your opponent's deck. Just if you didn't play it, put it back in the deck. Apparently there was a glitch that was putting it back into the opponent's hand, but which would be, oh, thank you very much for stealing my card. Right, coming to the end of the cards now. Good defensive card for all classes. Ah, wow. So that's any aggro decks are going to be answered easily with this card. You just tech this card in and okay. So if we're seeing a lot of pirate demon hunters, this is a card you want to be running, I think. You heal up for 5 each time they hit into you, and probably a lot of them die because of the 5 attack. And you're going to need at least 2 attacks. Maybe the hero attacks into it, because the Demon Hunter can get a quite high attack. Oh, that's only after Pirate's attack. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I think it's a must include if we've got an aggro meta. Don't get 2 random holy spells. We've seen that. Ooh. Ah, possibly my favorite card in the expansion. Replace your deck with an endless portal of demons. So what happens is that you've got your deck is basically demons which either get randomly summoned, well, randomly. Let's say it's the beginning of a turn, you'll draw a random demon. Each turn they gain additional 2/2. You can still discover something in your deck because your deck has got a theoretical superposition, if anyone knows quantum physics, of demons. So you can actually discover one, and once it's discovered, you'll have a choice of 3 demons which will also get the buff. And of course, you can replay them all with the Archimonde Warlock card. Ah, it is. So Velen, the Draenei, trigger the backwards and death rattles of all the Draenei you played this game, is a neutral. Right, so it's not pay to win. So I should have given benefit of that. Well, of course you've got to give benefits of doubt to the Blizzard. They would never do pay to win, would they? No. Right, okay, yeah. So this makes any Draenei deck work, basically. You have to see how it works with Warlock, because I'm not sure. It could be they've just got effects and not necessarily battle cries or death rattles. But definitely with Priest, they've got death rattles and battle cries. And also, once this dies, if you played the battle cry minion, which puts a copy of the last Draenei you played into your hand, that would be Velen. And you could play infinite Velens, but that would be all you could play each turn then, as well as other non-Draenei cards. Right. Okay, then we've got cost 1 less for each adjacent card played one in hand. Ah, Red Giant. What an interesting card. Wow, this card Oh, I see. So if you've got the red giant in your hand, then just play the card to the right or the left of it. That's going to influence how you play the game. That makes the game more complicated if you want to get this out cheap. So this is probably the earliest giant you could ever be able to play out. You could play this out if you've got the right deck, turn 2 or 3. Let's say you've got it in the right position of the hand. You can coin, play something, prep, play something, and you can already have a turn 2 or 3, 8-8. That's in the best case scenario, I guess. Or if you're playing this with the Quasar, you can definitely make that work. Okay. Splitting Space Rock is some 2 boulders here. We've got the golden versions of these. And you've got 2 more cards to go, 2 big ones. If you're building a starship, launch it and choose a protocol. So right, so you need to play the Exodar. Exodar is the only way you can launch your ship and choose a protocol. Starship costs 5 mana to launch. Exiles help. Okay. So this is what a starship is. Got it. Right, so that's not a protocol. There's only 3 protocols, it seems. Okay. Gain armor equal to the starship's health twice. My goodness! Odin Warrior. Okay. That changes everything, that protocol. Now I see why Draenei Warrior is good, because you just play lots of starship pieces with your Draenei's or whatever. You play lots of starships. Yeah. How? Oh, goodness. They obviously knew that people were going to work this one out. So let's say starship's health is 15. You get 30 armor, and if you're playing Odin, that's 30 attack. But of course, you've got to play the 8 mana this turn to play Exodar. That means you don't have a sanitize to clear the board. Alright, so something, but 1 turn they have without a taunt. That's game over. Okay, that could be a lot of fun. And also very frustrating. Offensive formation. So emergency repairs, that's why you get the ridiculous amount of armor, which of course with the warrior means a massive amount of attack. A ridiculous amount of attack. Should win the game in 1 go. Okay, so that's the offensive formation. Deal damage equals starship's attack randomly split between all enemies. Well, that's basically a Cthulhu effect, which could be ridiculous. 1 minute. If you do this with Rogue, all right. Okay, you can't do the effect twice. So, oh, what happens if you do this in Highlander Warrior? Okay, so you won't be able to get that many starship pieces, but you could double up on the effect. Launch. Oh, does launching it mean that you don't have the starship to launch anymore, so you can't double up on the effect? Maybe we try that out against the computer or something. Otherwise, you don't want to have your massive OTK and then it doesn't work because you only launch it once. Okay, and then you've got crew transport. Get copies of all the starship pieces. Set their costs to 1. Okay, interesting. And finally, you've got the most expensive card ever invented in the whole game. 100. I'm sure Paladin's going to have a lot of fun in Wild with that. Do 100 damage to the face with the card which does damage. Deal damage equal to draw a card and deal damage equal to its cost. And that means the cost before it gets reduced, which means it's always going to do 100. I'm sure someone's worked out a way to make that work in Wild. But anyway, there used to be one where you do 25 damage, then you do the banker, and then you redo it again. You get 2 lots of 25, and that was hard to do. Here you just do 100. I'm sure there's a way of making sure you draw the... This is the only card in your deck left. Costs 1 less for each time a card was drawn, played or destroyed. Battle grade destroy all minions, right? It's also a very good card in, especially in an asteroid deck where you're going to be shuffling. No, shuffling doesn't count. But every card which was drawn, played or destroyed. So drawn makes sense. If you've got a way of shuffling lots of cards into your deck and then drawing a lot, so you could get the gaslight or whatever it's called, which shuffles your hand into your deck and draw more cards. It's a way of getting it down. But I'm not sure you want to build a deck around this. It's a good inclusion in any deck where you're going to be drawing lots of cards anyway. Like a rogue deck or something like that. Alright, okay, so those are my ideas, so let's just go over them once more. So Death Knight, you've got like either a Rainbow Death Knight or a Bloodroom based Death Knight. And you know, of course with the Dazzler card as well, there's going to be lots of different spells from different spell schools, but you've got more options for Rainbow now. And for Bloodroom, definitely for Rainbow, the card which can spend 5 corpses and give you health, which is the easiest way to get 5 health now. Besides, in a non-triple blood deck, obviously, not with the vampiric blood. And also you've got Death Rattle synergies, of course, with the Death Knight. For Demon Hunter, you've basically got crewmates. And yeah, just crewmates basically. Maybe a slower mid-range deck maybe. Druid, you've got 2 archetypes which have got very strong possibilities now. Arcane, which is a brand new archetype, and you've got Taunt. You can play a nice big Taunt Druid deck with your Hydration Station. Of course, you could play with Mr. Vista as well, the arcane one, make it even more crazy. I'm not sure if it repeats. Replay every spell you've cast. So let's have a look at that. Let's look at the wording on that. Where was it? After you cast an arcane cast, recast it. So it looks like you get 2 casts. So Mr. Vista will recast both of the instances of the spell. Yeah, and of course this is just a ridiculous card for Taunt Druid. My goodness. Okay, and then Hunter, basically you've got Discover, you've got Starship as well. Of course, we saw in the Tavern Brawl you could put Kill Jaden in the deck, and you can discover Kill Jaden things with the new hero, with the new legendary Exarch, Nail, whatever. I give up. I don't know how to pronounce any of these names. Once you play that, then you can double dip on the Kill Jaden demons each turn by your natural draw, plus you could discover one. Mage, we already said Elemental Fire Mage. Ridiculous potential there, but possibly competing with the ridiculousness is Archwing Pilot, Draenei. You play this Draenei, followed by that one, which plays turn 10 even, and you'll get basically playing this for 3 because the 7 gets discounted by 4 if you played this before. So you've got 7 mana to play 7 spells. They could be damage spells, board removal spells, which will leave you with 7 of these doing 21 damage to face, hopefully. Or hopefully not if you're on the other team. Libram Paladin, nothing much to say there. It's looking very good. Priest, Draenei Priest. Rogue, Starship Rogue. That ridiculous. When this is launched, summon a copy of the Starship. Right. Of course, the Exodar, whatever it was called, can only summon 1 Starship, so it's not too ridiculous. Plus, of course, you've got the Quasar Shaman. You've got the what's it called? The Asteroid Shaman. Warlock. You've got Wheel Warlock, Demon Warlock, Starship Warlock, and Warrior. It looks like you've got Odin Starship, which you just discovered at the end, and we've got Draenei. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the expansion. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.